Claude Opus 4.6 is being nerfed by Anthropic, and BridgeBench just proved it. Yesterday morning, we reran Claude Opus 4.6 through the BridgeBench hallucination benchmark, and what we found was that the model increased its hallucination rate on this last run by 98%. And then this morning, we actually reran Claude Opus 4.5 through the benchmark for the first time. We actually had not benchmarked Claude Opus 4.5 in this benchmark before. And look at this. Claude Opus 4.5 now outperforms Claude Opus 4.6 on this hallucination benchmark, meaning that for some reason, Anthropic has lowered the reasoning capabilities of Claude Opus 4.6, but it appears that Claude Opus 4.5 has not been affected in the same way. You can see that Claude Opus 4.5 gets an accuracy of 72.3%, while Opus 4.6 gets 68.3%. So Opus 4.5 is better than Opus 4.6 on this benchmark by 5%, which is actually quite meaningful. There is a ton of speculation going on the internet right now. People are saying that potentially Claude Mythos is taking up some of the compute capacity that Anthropic has, so they're having to scale back the reasoning capabilities of Opus 4.6. Also, if you guys do remember, around the time that Opus 4.6 came out, there were rumors going around that Opus 4.5 was being nerfed. So could we potentially see an Opus 4.7 come out here soon? I think that this is actually likely. I think that potentially we are about to see a new Opus model be released because we are overdue from a model release from Anthropic. But with that being said, I do want to draw your attention to BridgeBench and note that I am running everything that you see on this benchmark personally. I have had AI labs that you would actually be very surprised reach out to me about poor performances on BridgeBench, and they have actually offered me money to be able to re-benchmark their model. I don't want their money and I don't need their money, because what I want BridgeBench to become is the #1 vibe coding AI benchmark in the world. You guys can see here that over the past several weeks, I have been creating the best vibe coding benchmark in the world, and this is only the beginning. Today, I am officially introducing the ability for you to be able to vote and have a say in voting which AI models you believe are most capable for vibe coding. As you guys can see here, if we go over to best models, you can now actually log in to BridgeBench with your BridgeMind account, and you can see here is my benchmark vote. I voted that Claude Opus 4.6, even though they are deprecating it and deprivating it and nerfing it, I do think that this still is the best model. Then I think Sonnet 4.6 is the next best, then Opus 4.5, then GPT 5.4, and then Gemini 3.1 Pro. And I think that to give vibe coders and the people in the AI community a say in this matter is the most important. And like I said, these AI companies are actually putting their fingers on the scale when it comes to benchmarking. How do you think these benchmarks are making money? They are funded by the AI companies. And I, like I said, have received emails from frontier AI labs that have gotten poor performances on different BridgeBench benchmarks and have offered me money to be able to see what they can do to improve their score on this benchmark. So I am going to expose all of this, and you guys need to know that this is what's happening, and BridgeBench aims to cut through all of this nonsense and actually provide you with a real-world vibe coding benchmark. BridgeMind is the home of the vibe coding movement, and any subscriber of BridgeMind is now able to vote in this BridgeBench benchmark. If you have a basic plan or higher, you now can vote in BridgeBench for the best model. So for all of you that have BridgeMind subscriptions, make sure you vote today. And if you don't have a BridgeMind subscription, you can use code VOTENOW at checkout for 50% off. But with that being said, Claude Opus 4.6 is nerfed, and BridgeBench just proved it, and you guys can expect much more benchmarks coming out from BridgeBench, and we will continue to serve you guys in this way to create the best vibe coding benchmark in the world that you can actually trust.